Yeah. Got a new show for y'all. Don't forget, if you're a true American, if you're an American patriot, you can always support the Horse Twins at officialhorsetwins.com. Pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today.
Tell them about the hats.
Don't forget the hats. Get them there, too. Don't forget, use discount code Chinese Virus. You get 20% off. Yeah. Anyway, Don Lemon. I swear, man, this man, he puts his foot in his mouth more than Joe Biden.
Y'all know why this country's so divided? Not because of white supremacists out here tearing the country down and no, it's because of the media.
Yeah, not because of Antifa, not because of Black Lives Matter. It's because of people like this guy, man. He's fueling this divide, man.
Yeah,
it's the media, man.
You don't need to defund the police.
Yeah.
You need to defund the media.
That's why I sell it at officialhorsetwins.com.
Check out what Jackass had to say.
Now what you hear is, well, you can't say that everybody who voted for Trump is like the people who went into the Capitol. Response.
You can't say that. What? Everybody's like
everybody who voted for Trump is like them.
No, I just explained to you. If you are on that side, you need to think about the side you're on. I am never on the side of the Klan. I am principal people, conservative or liberal, never on the Klan side. Principal people, conservative or liberal, never on the Nazi side. Principal people who are conservative or liberal, never on the side that treats their fellow Americans as less than, that says that your fellow Americans should not exist, that says your fellow Americans should be in a concentration camp, or that sides with slavery, or sides with any sort of bigotry.
Right, and if they say, I don't agree with those people, I just like Trump's policy.
Well, then get out of the crowd with them. Get out of the crowd with them.
I wasn't in the crowd. I just voted for Trump.
You're in the crowd who voted for Trump. If you voted for Trump, you voted for the person who the Klan supported. You voted for the person who Nazis support. You voted for the person who the alt-right supports. That's the crowd that you are in. You voted for the person who incited a crowd to go into the Capitol and potentially take the lives of lawmakers, took the lives of police officers, took the lives of innocent lives who were there on the Capitol that day. You voted on that side, and the people in Washington are continuing to vote on that side.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're not dividing this country because it's left versus right, because white versus black, liberal versus conservative. Yeah. It's because of our media. They're dividing us.
Yeah, they're actually pitting us against us.
Right.
So the Klan, they voted for Trump, a man who's denounced white supremacy for decades.
A man who puts on tanning lotion. He's not a very good white supremacist trying to put a tan on. If I'm a white supremacist, I'm proud to be white. Somebody brings some damn tanning lotion to my house, I'm going to say, you damn traitor. Get the hell out of my house. Damn tanning lotion.
Look here, in all seriousness, I mean, where are you getting this information, Don, that the Klan supports?
Well, it's propaganda. Whenever they bring up white supremacy, Nazi, it's propaganda. It's to keep manipulating black folks to vote left, and it's keep to manipulate white folks that suffer from white guilty.
Yeah. So, okay, let's just say, for example, the Klan did support the president.
Yeah.
The president cannot determine who supports him. The people on the right who voted for Trump, majority of them voted for him because they're against socialism.
Right.
They're pro-life. They're for capitalism. They're not for big government.
Stronger borders.
Stronger borders.
Lower taxes.
Lower taxes.
99.9% of people on the right voted for Trump because of those reasons.
Yeah.
Not because he's a white supremacist.
Okay, so, but let's just say they decided to vote for him. Seriously, I think white supremacists, I mean, they're not that big of a deal anymore. I'm sure they still exist.
They're like unicorns.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you're more likely to see a black Russian than a damn white supremacist. But
you're more likely to get struck by lightning.
Right, but white supremacists, if they're white supremacists, they're only for white people.
Yeah.
The left and the right are for equality.
Right. That was beautiful.
The Republicans freed the slaves.
Yeah. Why would they associate themselves with Republicans.
Democrats started the Klan.
Yeah. Stop calling them the alt-right. It's the
Yeah.
alt-left.
Yeah.
You guys, people on the left, they founded KKK, Jim
Yeah.
Crow. Stop calling it the alt-right.
Hey,
It's the alt-left.
Yeah, who gave them the alt-right name? The media.
Yeah.
They're the alt-left.
Yeah. It's just propaganda. That's the major problem we have in this country. Not because
Yeah.
we have differences in politics, not because it's because of our media, man.
Yeah, and let me say this. Okay, you're on the left, Don,
Yeah.
all summer. And this guy's for political violence.
Yeah, it's obvious because by his own statements.
Yeah. Okay, the left. You're on the left, Don, obviously.
Yeah.
All summer, this country burned.
Yeah.
They protested in the name of
Racial equality,
racial equality.
which is a
Right.
beautiful thing, but it was a lie.
Yeah, because white people die at the hands of cops just like black people do. So you're
Look
really
at the young
want-
lady that just lost her life in the Capitol building. She
Yes.
was shot unarmed.
Yeah, so we want police reform on both sides.
Right.
But you're making it a race issue when it's not. If there's evidence of that, I would like to see it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He has no evidence. You have absolutely no evidence
Okay.
that the Klan was even there.
yeah, let me say this. This is my point.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the left. People are actually murdered in protest. Cops were murdered.
Right.
People's businesses were burned down. But because you're on the left, by your own admission, you're for that because you're on the left.
Because you just said everybody on the right is for, even if one Nazi, one white supremacist, one person caused problems at the Capitol building,
Yeah.
you're saying that we all agree with that. That's just a hasty generalization.
Yeah,
That's
so-
faulty reasoning.
Yeah, so one person, a group, the Klan voted for Trump. It means us all Klan. So you voted for the left, Don.
Yeah.
So you're for murdering of cops
Yeah.
if it's in the name of racial equality. You're for burning down people's businesses
Right.
if it's in the name of Black Lives Matter or
Yeah.
Antifa. You just said that. I'm against political violence on both sides.
Yeah.
This guy's a journalist.
Yeah.
This is why this country's on fire right now, because of people like
Yeah.
this.
Not because conservatives hate liberals, not because liberals hate conservatives.
Well,
It's agitators. They are trash talkers. They're getting in people's heads and they're manipulating. It's like, let me explain to you like this.
They
Like-
do hate each other now because of people like this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. But this is what's going on. When you look
Yeah.
at one of the best, a lot of great defensive players in the NBA, or you look at a defensive back, cornerbacks, they are all great trash talkers. Why? Because they want to get you off your game. This is what the media is doing. They're trash talkers. They're there to manipulate you, to get you to stop thinking, to get you upset, to get you emotional.
Yeah, they exploit, let me say this, the racist history of this country. But
Yeah.
that same history was not just here in the U.S., it was all over the world.
Right.
This sin is not just here in this country. This was worldwide. Matter of fact, in Africa, they still doing each other wrong.
Yeah, there's no better country if you're a person of color than to be in the United States of
Yeah.
America.
And if it's one, point that out.
Yeah, because I'm gone. I ain't sticking around.
Yeah, but
But let me make this point. Propaganda. When you bring up white supremacy, that is a non-issue in this country.
yeah.
There's no proof of that. A lot of people keep associating
There you go.
white supremacy with people on the right for one reason and one reason only. They have no proof. They have no evidence to back it
Yeah.
up. But every time you see a rebel flag, they want to associate that flag with Nazis, white supremacists. Look, that flag has two meanings. Okay? Now, a lot of people associate that flag with Southern pride because they're
'cause
from
we-
the South.
Yeah, we grew up in the South.
Right.
I remember I would go to my white friend's house. I grew up in a poor white neighborhood.
Yeah.
Y'all think all white people are rich. No, there's some poor white people too.
Yeah.
Because we was poor black people.
There's more white people on welfare than blacks. If you didn't know that.
But anyway, I would go to his house and play, and I remember seeing the rubber flag on in his room above his bed. I said, man, that's cool. You got the Dukes of Hazzard flag on your room. I mean, that's when the first time I saw that flag.
Right.
He was
right.
cool. His daddy was cool. His
Yeah.
mama was all right.
Yeah.
But I never experienced racism from them at all.
Right. Or anybody waving that flag.
Yeah, but
Now, people on the right.
let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this. But that flag history started as the battle flag for the Confederacy.
Yeah.
And what was they fighting for?
Yeah.
They were fighting for slavery.
So that's why that flag resonates with a lot of Nazis and white supremacists because when they're waving that flag, it's like that logo. It's like that Nike swoosh.
Yeah.
They want their slaves back.
Yeah.
Flag has two meanings. White supremacists love that flag because it was the battle flag for the Confederacy, and they were fighting for their slaves. And it's a fact. If the Confederacy would have won, I'm a commodity.
Yeah, my black ass is being sold on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, I'm right there beside a damn barrel of oil.
I'm on the NASDAQ. I'm on the S&P 500.
There's no denying that.
There's no denying it. But there is a generational gap. There's people that grew up in the South after the Civil War, and it just meant Southern pride. That's why on that Dukes of Hazzard show, they had it painted on their car. Had nothing to do with racism.
Right.
But that flag was shown. People was flying the flag at the Capitol. For whatever reason, maybe it's from the South and it was a Southern pride.
Right.
But the Klan, that flag resonates with them because it originated in
because
the
they
Civil
know
War.
the true history of that flag.
Yeah.
But there's no generational gap with them.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the South, there is a generational gap. It's just it's just something to represent. You're from the South, and that flag represented the Confederacy. Regardless of what that flag represented back during the Civil War, they're not down with slavery. It's just a gap.
Yeah, like the Nazi flag.
Yeah,
you're gonna understand why they would fly that flag.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might piss off people that love the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
There could be a generational gap with the Nazi flag. Not really. Did you see the Nazi flag being flown in Germany and they saying this is German pride? Yeah. That's not gonna fly with anybody. That's why there's
That's why that flag doesn't resonate with a lot of people, black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right or left.
But if somebody's beside me and we're at a rally or in a store and they're waving that flag, me personally, I'm not going to be offended because I believe in free speech in this country.
Yeah, and
everybody, we're never going to agree on everything. I love the American flag and the Betsy Ross flag.
Yeah,
those are my two flags.
I love all those flags. I mean, that flag, it looked cool on the General Lee.
Yeah, the rubber flag is a beautiful flag, but no, man, my black ass should be a slave right now if they're the one. And a lot of, I'm just being honest, But if I see you wearing that on your shirt, wearing that on your jacket, I am not offended. Not the slightest.
Yeah, because we're from the South.
Yeah.
It was Southern pride.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's how they're painting like Trump supporters at the as white supremacists.
And you know what's funny? You have absolutely no proof that Klan was there. I didn't see no grand wizards. I didn't see nobody wearing bed sheets, burning crosses. I didn't see no pitchforks. I didn't see people on horses. The only thing, I didn't see nothing remotely racist. All I saw was a bunch of angry Republicans. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Unless you got some evidence to show us, which you don't. You have nothing.
I mean, as a journalist,
when
you say things like this, like Trump supporters, you got to have proof. You can't be voicing an opinion when you're talking about something. It should be a fact. You should be able to prove that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's slander when you don't. I mean, I don't see how people get away with this, especially in the media.
Yeah, you definitely, Don, you need to bring the temperature way down.
Yeah.
Because what happened over the summer and what happened in the Capitol building, it's because of you guys.
Yeah.
It's because of you guys.
I mean, you admitted yourself. You agree with those cops being murdered. I mean, when Obama was in office, that Black Lives Matter supporter, he shot those police officers.
Now, you saying all Black Lives Matter supporters agree with those cops being killed? No. It's just a hasty generalization.
Yeah, he agrees with it. He told on himself.
Yeah.
You agree with political violence if it's on the left.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like I said, you should be against all political violence. You should study someone like Martin Luther King. He was a Republican, by the way. Yeah. Why the hell else would that man be a damn Democrat back in the 60s? Because he knew his history.
Right.
The Democrats started all that.
I want to touch on something. He said there, anybody that's on the left would not associate themselves with that mob of people. That's not true. A man has been arrested from Utah. He's a radical leftist, posing as a Trump supporter, instigating Trump supporters to, do bad things.
Yeah, but that's on the Trump supporters if you want to do bad.
It's on the Trump supporters. I mean, everybody knows right from wrong, but if you look at all the studies about mob violence, you can take a mob of people that's
it could be peaceful.
Peaceful.
One bad apple will ruin the bunch.
Yeah, that one person will cause a mob attack.
I mean, but if I was there and I seen him acting crazy, I say, you know what, this been cool and all, but I'm out of here.
Yeah,
I would have left.
Yeah, they're not going to show you when that took place, especially Don Lemon and CNN. There was a lot of people that support Trump saw what was going on they took off all their MAGA gear and walked away.
Well, they didn't take the MAGA gear off. They just left.
Yeah, they left.
Yeah,
because they didn't want to get attacked by, they walked away.
Yeah. You kind of misspoke. You said he took off the MAGA gear.
Well,
no, they just walked
they
away.
was told to take it off because if you're straggling after that protest, people from Antifa, people from far left, you were easy target.
Yeah.
They took it off and they walked away because they didn't like what was going on in Capitol Hill.
Majority of people that didn't agree with that.
I would say 90% of all people on the right does not agree with any violence of any kind.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. We on the right, we believe in Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
That day, I saw Trump supporters attacking cops.
Yeah, I saw that. I think there was even way. Nah, there was.
You either Blue Lives Matter or you're not.
Yeah. I see them punching cops. They're fighting them.
Yeah. And a lot of people saying that those people were not true Trump supporters. Who knows? But I do know this, Don.
Yeah, who knows?
There was an instigator he's
been
far from
arrested.
being a Trump supporter. He's far left.
Yeah.
He's been arrested. And they have him on film instigating.
Yeah. He's been arrested.
Like what they did in these cities during the summer. Antifa was showing up with bricks, explosives, instigating violence.
Yeah.
One man got arrested at that damn Trump rally.
Yeah. Don Lemon. I like Cuomo. He was trying to play like the Republican. I know they talk about for the show, okay, I'm going to play Republican. And
hey, Cuomo, you suck as a Republican. Won't y'all have a Republican on there, man? Won't you have the Hodge twins on there? So Cuomo ain't got to pretend to be a Republican. You could have you a true Republican.
Yeah, man. But anyway.
Yeah, but to this day, anybody bringing up white supremacy, Nazis, it's all propaganda.
Yeah.
Propaganda. Those people are a non-issue in this country. Yeah. Anybody with 2 brain cells knows if you're a true white supremacist, you don't align with the left or the right.
Yeah. Both of them betrayed them.
Both of them betrayed the white man.
White supremacy.
Y'all crazy as hell.
Damn. Show. Yeah.
Go to officialhorsetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese Virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again. Yeah.